Okay. We should be live. Okay, chat. Chat, we are cooking. Are we cooking? There we go. Chat, we are cooking. So welcome everyone to round 10. Why did I say lap? Anyways. Round 10 here of Group 3. Only reason I'm commentating Group 3 is because we have a pretty tight drivers and constructors championship battle. Both McLaren and Aston Martins tied on 195 points this season after a very controversial Brazilian Grand Prix, which I took part in. Oh, hey, Gumball. Yeah, hopefully everyone keeps it clean, because it's going to be pretty interesting if something happens to the Aston Martins and McLarens, which, like I said, both tied at 195 points. Detrol, currently championship leader, can still lose the championship if he does not finish ahead of Emre and Speedy Gunner in the other McLaren. So yeah, a lot of controversy, but hopefully everyone's gonna keep it clean as Rasta coming out of the pit lane, being the first car out in that stole Williams here today, followed by Husky Gaming. Alright, Rick, calm down. Rick, ACC 1v1 right after this. We also have Emre, one of our 3 championship contenders here in this finale. Hopefully we don't see Verstappen Hamilton late safety car caused by Nicholas Latifi moments. Rasta, please don't let that be you. As let's see who else is coming out of the pit lane. Looks like Detchel, championship leader, coming out of the pit lane now. In that Soul Mercedes, as Husky letting looks like to be Emre by, and it looks like Rasta started his lap. Was going right on board for his lap. Do a quick track guide if I can enable this. So, quick track guide, starting sector 1, braking at the 50-meter board, big hairpin, we'll have to nail that late apex, coming out of third gear, obviously not going to matter, purple sector 1, because first car to set a valid lap, down the back straight, you really aren't going to need to have lower wings, but now down the back straight, braking at the 100-meter board, down the second gear, and trying to clip those apexes, you do need to get a crucial exit to the second back straight, which also allows for DRS activation. And now down the back straight going into sector 3 in this new section in F123, but as we're all tired of this game now, wait on F124, hopefully they fix their damn physics. Anyways, braking at that black box which is covered by the spectator menu. But you just have to carry that momentum through the hotel section. Now all flat through here. Braking, I don't know, God knows where. Back on throttle. Provisional lap 24.7 for Rasta. It's going to follow along with Husky. Purple sector 3. 2, apologies. Going a lot faster compared to Rasta, so definitely gonna be beating us by a good margin. right on that limit there in Sector 3, trying to carry all that momentum. Apologies. Now through to the final corner, 22.7. Oh, wait. So, yeah, a little bit over 2 seconds faster, and Emre 22.4, going 3 tenths faster than Husky. So, already Emre putting out a statement here, showing that he's not messing around here. You know, there's only 3 cars that have actually set a time, as it looks like to be Huskies stopped in the middle of the track. See if anyone else is on a lap, as Yigit is currently on the lap. Let's see if Detchel, what time he'll set. Speedy sets a 23.5, not very good. Not what Speedy needs. Detchel 22.9, struggling to get into the 22s. So definitely he's going to need a better lap if he wants to keep his championship lead and have a better starting position for the race. As there's a Ferrari there. Bartu, purple sector 1. So Emre looks to be didn't have a good sector 1 on his lap. But let's see if maybe he can improve. It's going to follow along with him. Now onto the back straight. On those medium tires, weirdly enough, I've never seen that on this game. But it's going to see his sector 2 splits. Not purple. 53.5. Currently not looking good for Bartu currently. Down to 3rd gear, heading into the hotel section. Nearly invalidating there actually. Right on the limit on that curb. Under the hotel. You can see. Coming through the final corner. A little bit of a slide. 24.3, so that risk not really doing him too good. As looks like Boran Aimer was about to hit the back of Guardian here. As there's some contact there, weirdly. And 5 plays grid penalty for Guardian. So weird interaction there for between the Aston Martin and the Haas. We would definitely be asking questions after that, and the stewards would definitely be looking at that incident. Looks like Darren Leclerc's on the lap as well, as Bartu's trying to give him slip, but I think that's a preparation lap. There's definitely some shenanigans going on here, with so much at stake here in these final 9 minutes and 36 seconds remaining of qualifying here at Abu Dhabi. Now a lot of these drivers now going out for another lap here. Husky and Decho here going out of sync with everyone. Let's go and see maybe Chimp. Yigit invalidating. Looks like he was about to go into the pit lane but missed it. Anyways, going up with Chimp. Not a very good lap. Looks like he ended up having a spin there. 40.2, not very good. Aimer 53.3. He's going faster than Bartu on those softs, but how is that not a invalidation? He went really wide. probably skidded it on the skidded on top of the curb there in the hotel section. But how was that not a invalidation? Weird. Okay. Husky, purple currently in sector 1. So definitely, oh, getting slipped from his McLaren teammate of Speedy Gunner. Perfect timing for those two as Speedy cutting across the track there. Let's go ahead and see. Will Husky get pole position here with this lap? We only have to go for 2 runs. Looking to be a 22-3 or 22-2 potentially here for a Husky here. Let's go ahead and see. Carries that momentum. Really good at speed. Really good minimum speed through the hotel. Let's go ahead and see if he carries his speed to the line here, to the final corner. 22-2, 4/10 faster from his previous lap. Really good lap from Husky Gaming, especially. Really good from Speedy Gunner on his in lap from what it looks like to be. Really good teamwork between those two. And it looks like to be accidental damage, and Husky getting a 5-place grid penalty. So Emre still on pole. And who's that? Is that Emre? No, that is not. Emre barely approaching, exiting sector 1. That looks like to be Guardian 3/10 up, 17-4. Let's see that sector's time splits. 7/10 purple. That's suspicious. That is extremely suspicious. 7/10 up? That is extremely suspicious. Check the world record by John Amir. The Abu Dhabi world record. Oh, 7/10 improvement. My bad. My bad. My bad, G. I take that back, Rick. I thought Blood was hacking. My bad. 23-4. Detchel up half a tenth here, but not enough for to improve his time. Okay, Rick, calm down. I thought it was Emre for a second, bro. Okay, calm down. It looks like Detchel has invalidated. And he will pit with these final 5 minutes remaining of quali here. As Rasta finding, oh, never mind. I thought he found 1.6 seconds, but no. Yeaget still yet to set a lap, but invalidates. And it looks like Darren Leclerc looks like he's spun or something. Now into the pit lane he goes. And Speedy spinning. He's pulled a Nicholas Latifi in quali, but the opposite way. So everyone now retreating to the pit lane now. This pit lane's about to get busy. And it looks like we do have a Chimp and Bartu going out on softs now. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left of quali here. Also have Deadcho coming out now of the pit lane. And why do the Bloods still have the pit limiter on? Why does Blood still have pit limiter on? Don't worry, Mark. They will have plenty of time to get their tires warmed up. They have 2 minutes and 35 seconds left of qualifying, decreasing now still. As Darren Leclerc desperately just trying to warm up his tires on that first straight of 2 here at the Abu Dhabi circuit. As it looks like Chimp Pimp can get to him. Will start his first lap. Good ride on board with him for this lap here. His actual first proper lap, because he hasn't had a good previous lap. But hopefully he gets a good lap, as we do have an Aston Martin there at the end of that DRS straight. At the start of the DRS straight, but no, going onto the straight. As look at the minimap, those two McLarens working together now. So definitely playing some team games here, trying to secure that drivers and constructors championship for McLaren here. And purple sector 2 by Chimp, 7/10 up, 53.4. So currently on track for pole position here at Abu Dhabi. Let's go ahead and see if maybe he can keep this minimum speed up. Lifts there. I think that might have just costed him. I truly do believe that might have just cost him. I think that just costed him. Yeah, that just costed him the lap. P8, 23.9. Still not going to be enough. And there is a Ferrari head bar 2 ahead of Speedy Gunner. And it goes out wide. As Emre not finding time to improve. Husky 4/10. Oh, actually, no, I lied. Let's go and stick with the McLaren duo here. As that is the end of quali. Decho sitting P3 now, 22.9. Not enough to secure pole. But will Husky get his first pole position of the season here in Abu Dhabi at the season finale, where there's a lot at stake for McLaren here. Emre P3, P2, 22.4, not able to improve, so that's Husky on pole. Unless someone else can improve. Boran not improving. Emre still possibly, but I don't think he will. I don't think he's going to improve. Husky has retired now. And that is pole position here for Husky. First of the season. And we have Speedy Gunner going backwards now. Guardian P5, 23.4. Darren Leclerc still not setting a time. But Husky somehow managing to get a pole, even though with his severe skill issues. I mean, yeah, Rick, yeah, you do have a fair point. Husky having severe skill issues, but anyway, I do severely question his skills. So 3 drivers having grid penalties. Husky, Guardian, and Aimer and Guardian all having grid penalties. So Emery on pole, followed by Detchel, and then all 3 championship rivals starting in the top 3. So this is going to be interesting. Straight from turn 1 already, so this is going to get interesting. Hopefully we have a killer race. You're disappointed with Husky. He got pole position, but yet still got a grid penalty. Yeah, he got a grid penalty. So starting P5, but top 3, Emery, Detchel, and Speedy starting in current championship order. As now our drivers setting their pitch strategies and such. Damn, can I just like not see the chat? Oh, I'm about to start 5 red lights here for the final time here in Group 3 this season. And it's lights out and away we go. Emery getting a really good start. Already just trying, Detcher trying to go up on the inside, but not able to make it stick. Speedy getting through cleanly as we do have a big incident back there. Guardian, Darren Leclerc, and Yigit all spinning back there. Chimpimp as well also having a bit of an incident and getting a really poor start. And it looks like Bartu just already trying to get past, but not able to get past. Now riding on board with Emery here. This is for the championship here. So there's a lot at stake here for this race. Going through Sector 2 for the first time. It looks like Speedy trying to put Detchel under pressure. But not enough. So already Emery, Speedy, Boran, Aimer, Bartu, Rasta, Yigit, and Guardian all starting on those hard tires, while Detchel, Husky, and Darren Leclerc starting on those mediums, while Chimpimp starting on the softs. So this is gonna get interesting real quick. These two are already breaking away, 8/10 away between those two, working together already, trying to make the championship fight only between them two. And it looks like Rasta and Chimp fighting for position now, and Chimp sent it up the inside at the hairpin and made the move stick. And now it looks like Detchel going for the move up the inside and makes the move stick. Really good move. Nice textbook move from Detchel there to take the lead of the championship, essentially. This is not reverse track. This is a one-way track. This is Abu Dhabi, Mark. As Speedy getting a little bit of a twitch there on the exit there, but as there's a spin, looks like to be Bartu back there, who spun on those hard compound of tires. Not looking too good for him already for the Ferraris. down in P8 and 9. So Detchel fastest lap 26.0 on those mediums, who has taken the lead, and DRS is now available. And that is a VSC back there. And it looks like Darren Leclerc was going backwards for a second, but no damage. Yigit though. Front wing damage though, so. So VSC is definitely going to allow them to hopefully catch up. So currently, biggest movers while we're under this VSC, if I can figure it out, damn. Aimer up from to P5 from P8, and Darren Leclerc up from last to P8. And biggest loser tied with Rasa from P5 to P7. And Barsu from P7 down to P9, and you get from P9 to P11. And it looks like Guardian getting a drive-through, not staying green on the Delta. And there might have been some contact with Aimer and Husky there on this VSC restart. So definitely something might have happened there between those two. But hopefully, let's see if this won't impact his race or Husky's race. As Speedy trying to carry Husky, his teammate, with him up to his battle for the win here. Currently only 4 laps in, and it's getting pretty interesting here already. Husky not pushing for the position, but obviously keeping in mind that his teammate is first of all well ahead of him in championship, and that he should just work with him in this case, as that gap is definitely going down relatively quickly there. 6/10 from Speedy down to Emery, and Emery 4/10, and decreasing from Emery to Detchel here. So definitely gonna get interesting near the end of this first stint on this first set of tires. Let's go ahead and see if maybe Emery can maybe put some pressure onto Detchel here on this straight. Down to turn 4. Emery pulling out wide. Nearly tries to pull a dummy there, but not successful. The door was there. It looks like Emery got a little bit of a twitch there on exit. Now Emery running the lower wings. Now maybe he might have just brought Husky and Speedy into the championship battle for the win here. Obviously, currently as it stands, Detchel will win the Drivers' Championship, and McLaren will win the Constructors' Championship. But obviously, McLaren wanting to hunt for both, as Detchel getting a little bit squirrely there on exit, and seems to be Darren Leclerc has spun again. They're coming out of turn 5, I think. I don't know. And Bartus looks like to be spun. Let's see if he has any damage there. If he didn't pit, looks like he doesn't. So going back to the top four actually now involved in this championship fight. Top four breaking away already. Emre just trying to sit back and relax behind Detrol for now. We'll just wait for him to waste his tires, as I believe they might, though they might be on the same wear relatively, just purely due to because of the dirty air that they might be getting from Detrol. So definitely something to consider. So Speedy there, getting a lot closer there. 4/10, 3/10. As Ethan trying to invite me to the lobby, which I'm commentating. As it looks like to be Bartu has retired. Let's go and maybe see if where looks like he might have just gone straight on, I believe. Let's go and see if the game will pick it up. Is not there anymore. Copy that. Give me a second. Then give me a second. I thought there might have been a move. Keep forgetting you're on gay box. See? You're not showing up online for me, so you might have to get on first, Rick. Uh, looks like Darren Leclerc is retired. Wait, let's go and see if maybe there's something. It looks like he spun off, maybe. Yeah, just trying to ride that curb. So both Ferraris out of the race. And you get 3-second time penalty. So safety car on lap 8. Definitely going to be screwing up those hard tire runners, and Yiga has taken the chance to retire. As Speedy getting a 3-second time penalty for track limits. So as Speedy going onto soft tire, so he might have just screwed himself, depending if I'm assuming he expects another safety car. Okay, let's see if you show up again, Rick, because yeah, you're not showing up. Have you blocked me, Rick? Have you blocked me, Pookie Rick? How dare you? How dare you block me? So not Speedy, Husky in the lead, staying on those medium compound of tires, trying to secure track position. So Decho already trying to future-proof his championship here, trying to secure already going onto those hard tires, which will for sure might be able to actually go to the end maybe. But not just waiting on Guardian, who's barely in Sector 2, so will for sure be a while before we do get a green flag restart. We should start at the end of lap 10 and ironically start on lap 11. I'm not gonna say it, but if you get the joke, or if you get the reference, starting on lap 9. Anyways, yeah, it looks like we're just waiting on Guardian here to catch up. Tire-wise, Rast and Speedy both on soft tires. Very interesting. Just trying to secure track position, possibly. Let's go ahead and spectate Guardian while he, let's see. There you go. This is definitely going to be interesting. With what, 18 laps ago? 17. So safety car will be in this lap. So Husky will be controlling the field to the restart here. Hopefully we get a clean one here. It's going right on board with Emery actually. It's right on board with Speedy actually. It looks like Decho went ahead suddenly. And it looks like Speedy did end up getting a what do you call it? Illegal overtake, that's what it's called. I forgot. Had a brain fart. Anyways, good restart for a Husky, but already being under pressure by Decho. Decho sending it up the inside. Husky will try to come back. No, he won't. Already trying to sit there for his teammates. Speedy, who has a 3-second time penalty. Now Husky just trying to fight Decho and Emery here. And into the braking zone, just trying to fight off Emery with all he's got. And Speedy getting through with the help of Husky here. And now they're Aimer managing to get by Husky, so those two going wheel to wheel back there. Small contact there, slight touch, but nothing much. Aimer was on the curb there, but thankfully nothing major there. And Decho getting a 3-second time penalty for track limits. And that is a penalty! That might be a penalty for Emery, and that is a safety car. So Decho getting hit, getting some rear contacts from Emery. Thankfully not a retirement, but that is a big incident that could absolutely determine, that might just determine the championship maybe. If Emery gets a big penalty here, then Speedy might just be able to snag the championship here. So big incident that might have just determined the championship here at Abu Dhabi. Decho somehow believed to be lagged back, and Emery hit him. So if I were Speedy, I'd definitely for sure pit for the mediums. And try and go to the end, honestly. That might just be the best option here. Which Husky, who fortunately gets really lucky, he might just be able to go onto the softs. And as Speedy goes onto those mediums, Husky onto the hards, unfortunately, since he did end up starting on those medium compound of tires. So now Aimer currently in the lead, and Rasta in P2 on those soft tires. But now our two main championship rivals, Emery and Speedy, who've Both have had controversy throughout this entire season, which has only really been known to those who drive in G3 and the admins. Well, now it's being shown to the world. This is going to get interesting in these final 15 laps of the race. As we're now just waiting for Detchel and Guardian here to catch up, and we should be ready to go back to green here for the final time here in Group 3 on F123. Let's go and see who has pits. Everyone looks like to have pitted. Guardian to have taken, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 pit stops, 4 sets of medium tires. So just waiting on Guardian. So we will get back underway on lap 16. Alright, so it looks like Guardian might be able to catch back up and have some sort of advantage. Chimp on those 6 lap old, not 6 lap old, 2 lap old medium soft tires down in P6. Definitely it's going to be the biggest mover probably on this safety car race starts. So for sure will be extremely interesting. Like I said, I know I keep saying interesting multiple times, but I really can't stress this enough. So now a safety car is in this lap, with Aimer currently leading the pack to green. Let's see how early or late he will go. Giving small hints, and you hear the engine just whining with his throttle inputs as he goes. Gets a little bit squirrely there on exit of the final corner, but we do go green here. And Emre already getting past Rasta, as well as Speedy there as well, so 2 championship rivals not wasting any time getting through traffic up ahead. As Rasta's losing positions, already lost 4 positions here in Sector 1. But now Emre and Speedy both chasing down Aimer here on the back straight. Going wheel to wheel. And Aimer looks like to have let Emre by. But now just trying to defend from Speedy and Aimer. And Speedy trying to get through done around the outside. Won't get it done. But still there's a possibility for him to get it done on that front straight. So let's see. Speedy still keeping close tabs on Emre. And Aimer here, missing his apex at the final corner. Emre 25.2 for fastest lap. All of those mediums here. Let's go ahead and see if maybe someone just took out the 50-meter board at the end of the hairpin. And it looks like Aimer got a bit of a tail wag there. And it looks like Detra spun, but thankfully no damage. As two McLarens collide, this is not good. This is good for the current positions in the Constructors' Championship, but not very good for the drivers. Speedy still keeping tabs with Aimer here, who's currently suffering on those medium tires that are 8 laps old from that first safety car. DRS has now been enabled. Apologies about that. Speed looks like he got a decent exit out of the hairpin. They're going wheel to wheel. See if maybe Speedy can make this stick around the outside and gets the move done. But gets really poor traction out of the exit. Now Husky there just lifting, trying to get these two to fight. Let's see this gap already. 2.3 seconds from Aimer to Emery here, who's already broken away. Speedy still on the rear wing of Aimer here, just trying to back him up. Couldn't see telemetry here, as looks like someone's pulled a Latifi, reset your track there, caught on camera, so go ahead and keep up with Aimer here. So now Speedy, oh, not Speedy. Actually, yeah, Speedy still trying to chase down Aimer, who only is really low on ERS. Well, Speedy still relatively low, but not low as Aimer here, who's under 10% and is flashing here. As Speedy finally gets by. And now, will Husky be able to get by? That is the question here. As Decho has left the session, so that is his championship hopes out the window here. And now, let's see if Emre or Speedy will be able to snag the championship here. In these final 9 laps, will Speedy be able to close his 3.6 second gap from himself down 3.6, yeah, 3.6 second gap from him to Emre, who's in the lead, 3.4 now, but 3.5, fluctuating. Still, that gap is coming down. As Aimer still trying to fight for this position. As it looks like Decho has joined back, thankfully, so that's good. And there's Aimer out of ERS. Aimer still trying to get the move to stick. Husky gave a bit of a slide on exit. Yeager has left the lobby. And Husky trying to make the move around the outside, but not enough as Husky gets 3-second time penalty for track limits. And some contact there for Aimer next to the wall there, so. 7-second gap, that's grown relatively quickly now. So let's see if maybe these two can work together, the two McLarens can work together and close down this gap, but honestly, I don't think it's gonna happen. But do keep in mind there's gonna be a big penalty, I believe, for Detchel here, not Detchel, Emery at the end of the race, so. So those two still just trying to work together. That gap not looking to come down anytime soon, so I don't know. It's looking like Emery might be able to provisionally be able to seal this championship, but obviously you just have to keep in mind there's a potential penalty coming his way, so it looks like Aimer has retired into the pit lane in P4, weirdly enough, so. So the two McLarens both in no man's land, just continuously working together. Hopefully they can close that gap down, but it's not coming down. Two McLaren swapping positions. Now, only battle currently on track. Oh, I didn't even take a screenshot. Only battle currently on track is Guardian and Chimpimp for P5. Yeah, they are, but that gap is slowly coming up for from Speedy up to Emery, but obviously a big incident between Emery and Detchel. Hopefully he doesn't get a penalty, but most likely he will get a penalty. Just went straight into the back of him, so. There's Guardian into the pit lane. So those two just working together. And just keep swapping left for right. But still just trying to close that gap down from 8.7, 8.6 now and decreasing, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Speedy just trying to overcook his tires. trying to get it on power as fast as possible, but it's not looking like it's gonna happen. As we're in the final 5 laps, as Dutch will get a 3-second time penalty for track limits. We're into the final 5 laps of the LSR Season 7 Group 3 season. So Emre still pulling away from the McLarens. Obviously, currently, yeah, they've just been able to just seal the Constructors' Championship. So that's one of the 2 championships sealed for them. But now, let's see, maybe Speedy can seal the drivers' championship for McLaren as well. Bring home a McLaren, a Grand Slam of the season for McLaren. So final 4 laps, 8.5 seconds from Speedy to Emre. Both on same, relatively, similarly worn tires. Maybe if we can get maybe a late safety car, that could bring the championship back to Speedy maybe. Maybe, hopefully we don't see Verstappen Hamilton, but in this case, Rasta getting a 3-second time penalty for track limits. But back to what I was saying, um, you know, a Verstappen Hamilton situation here would help Speedy a lot, but yeah, they've already swiped the constructors already, just currently based on their placings. So yeah, obviously if you know, if we do end up getting a Verstappen Hamilton situation here, it could help Speedy a lot, but obviously he'd have a really big job up ahead of him if that were to happen to break away from those 3 seconds. So these two still working together. Speedy still just trying to close that gap down. 8.2 seconds now. So it is coming down, but it's coming down very, very slowly. Let's go ahead and see. Husky and Speedy both on 3 seconds, and Decho and Rasta both on 6 seconds of penalties. So nothing to worry about behind. So that's good. Currently, let's see, fastest lap. 25-2 belongs to Emery in the lead by 8.6 seconds now. 8.7. Running really low wings, which I've noticed. So now on to the penultimate lap now. Not looking very good. Spade's gonna need a big rocket ship engine at this point to catch up to Emery, but I don't think it's gonna happen. All Emery has to do is just keep her out of the wall and not spin. After that, that's a sealed championship for Emery, but not a sealed championship in the constructors. So Emery still have been keeping that consistent pace, maybe. See his previous lap time, it's all over the place. 27s here. Actually, wait. Yeah, I've been doing consistent 27s, 28s as of recent. So, appreciate it, Mark. Really appreciate it. So, yeah, pretty consistent lap times from Emre past 3 laps. Low 28s. So, it's looking like Emre now about to go on to the final lap here of LSR Group 3 here in Season 7. All he has to do is keep it out of the wall and just not spin and not do what I do. And he will see the championship, seal the driver's championship wise, for G3 and be our second champion here in G3. As Jim Pimp down in P4. No penalties. You do have a fair point there, Mark. Him and Guardian were having a close battle earlier, but fortunately, Guardian had to pit, so that just saves Chimpimp from having to defend hard enough. But Emre now in Sector 3 for the last time here in LSR Group 3. Now going through a hotel section. Time to overreact. It's Emre. And it can only be one by one. And it's going Turkish. Here in 2024. Emre is Group 3 champion. Here in Season 7. I was going to say champion of the world. But that wasn't going to fit, so. Emre, champion of Group 3. Congratulations to Emre for the championship. Here in G3 was a pretty close fight all season with a lot of controversy leading up to the finale. I don't know why there's no audio. I have no clue. Okay, I'll take it, I guess. And skipping straight to results, Emery, your Group 3 champion, followed by Speedy and Husky, both double McLaren podium, which also seals the championship. The Constructors Championship, so good job from McLaren duo. Followed by Chimpip in the Soul Red Bull, Decho in the Mercedes, who unfortunately had a big incident early on. Guardian, Rasta, then your four DNFs of this, four DNFs of this race. Aimer, you get Darren, Claire, and Bartu. Let me grab the incidents. And grab the race director. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Last time commentating Group 3. So yeah, hasta la vista.